Yeah.
You will need a Windows platform. I believe Nook is Linux, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
no,
Windows 10 Pro
understand.
in the NUC is installed.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah, if it's a Windows platform, then you can use it. That's okay. And you should it should be able to talk to the chassis. Like you'll have to connect to the chassis via that.
Right.
it
So
should be the part of the same network,
that's
right?
when you
That's
can
what
pick one of the NUCs and connect it there and to the network port,
yeah.
so you can access remotely.
So this would have been already there, right? The XA client should have been set up there.
No, because I was working on the Bloodfest and I had everything. I was using it from my client laptop. So I have my own client laptop that I used to run everything. And the
Okay.
Amdocs team is using it in a different way because they're doing the automation part. So they don't need the setup the way you would need it.
Okay.
So I can point you to what you need to download. I'll give you a link later to that, and you can install that. So I haven't really experimented installing it on Nuke, but if you have a problem, I will also talk to the support team after this call and ask them if it's okay to install it on a Nook. But if it's not, then I will get back to you, worst case.
Yeah, it'll be. I think it'll work because if you're able to install on your laptop, that's pretty much same. That's again a small PC, so it can able to
Yeah.
install. So that's not a problem. So we can able to
Okay.
pick it up.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't want to confirm because I haven't tried it myself, so, but yeah, okay. If
Yeah.
you have problems, then in that case, let me know.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Uh, just a minute. All right, so this is once you install the IXload client application, like you'll have IXload like this, and the available stacks. Let me just show you what's available. So far for the Menlo Park testing, we have been doing the IXload-B S1 MME S1U with SGI for the testing that I did with Arun, the access gateway testing. So that's what we've been using. And I believe that's what you mentioned.
Yes, for the IXload-B.
The setup is the requirement, just. Hello?
Sorry, Arun?
Yes, the IXload-B and the UE. That script is the
Yeah,
first
okay.
requirement. Yeah.
Okay.
The same one we ran
Yeah.
for W, that's the first requirement. Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just then pull up that exact script. Give me 1 second. All right, it's just loading up.
So NRG has the same scripts, or we can port over to that side also if needed.
The same scripts will work. So the one at Menlo Park is one version, one or two versions before NRG, like an older version. But it'll once you open it in an IXload that is a newer version, you just have to set that version and you'll be fine. You don't need to make any script related changes.
Okay.
So this is what we've been using at Menlo Park. So you have your UE stack, which is where you would configure your MZs, etc. Then you have your E0B stack, where you set up your E0B. If I saw there was an X2 handover test case, you can do that as well.
So whatever the license you have in an MPK, that will be applicable same as in NRG, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And worst case, like if you're missing any license, so I have checked it, and they're identical currently. But in case there is anything, any problem, like I'll just issue an eval. So that's not a problem.
Okay.
Then, I mean, you have your E0B, and then you have your control plane, user plane parameters. And so this is your transmitting side. In the middle will be your DUT. And then you have to have an RX side, because that's how IXIA does traffic testing. I'm sure you are aware of that. And the other side is just an SGI interface. So that's where it receives traffic and does all the measurements. So that's that. Then you have the place where you would set your objectives. So like, you know, if you want a throughput objective or like a user objective, et cetera, et cetera. So that's where you would set your objectives. You could also have like multiple objectives, like primary and secondary, where you could say I want to achieve this throughput and then have like the number of users as a constraint also, that you need to ramp up so many users with throughput. Then, yeah, here we're sending HTTP or TCP traffic. So we're just configuring like what traffic parameters HTTP we want to send. And then we can do either a post or a get. So post means the TX will dump a bunch of traffic to the RX, and get means the TX will request traffic from the RX. So it's like both either directions of traffic that you want.
Okay. And just, do you have any traffic profile which has audio, video calls there?
I don't have it set up because we didn't need it for here, but we do have other traffic that we can configure.
Okay. So this way, the HTTP one is good for testing the data. So
Yes,
that will validate the data traffic. Yeah, this would definitely be needed first place for verifying the EPC and other things. But to verify the IMS related nodes, we might need an audio or video related.
The IMS things are completely different scripting, so those things cannot work in this. So the audio video stuff along with the IMS simulation need to be planned separately. This script with is a data HTTP part. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's a separate RxF file. We need to load it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not
Okay.
here. I'm saying that's what I'm just asking, Arun, whether we
Mm.
have that available or not.
Correct. Yeah, your
Okay,
question
sure.
is correct, but the scripting would change completely.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we cannot add something on this to run the IMS. The scripting would change.
Yeah, that's a whole different scripting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I can get some of your requests for IMS, I will in the meanwhile work on the script and have that for you. Like that's the way, just to give you an idea, like when Arun would have a request, he would tell me what he wants, and then I'll work and I'll get the script ready, and then we test it together on the setup. So
Yes.
if along with IMS, if there's anything else you want, just give me like a list of things you need, and I'll work on the scripts. And tell me what kind of traffic you want, what kind of interfaces you want to simulate. Something like that will help me, and then I can build that and bring that to you.
So one thing, this do you have 2G BTS emulation also here?
No 2G.
Okay. And Wi-Fi?
Trusted Wi-Fi offload?
Yeah. So Wi-Fi AP and the Wi-Fi, if you can.
Yeah. So we're doing that actually for the CVAD testing right now.
Right.
We are doing EOGRE, if that's your question, like trusted Wi-Fi EOGRE. We're doing that right now.
Yeah, that is being tested. Those scripts are there with us. So just that what we are doing for a Magma.
Will they be able to use the same for this Nokia TVAC, Arun?
Yeah, we should be able to do it because that also has the same radius and the GRE endpoints.
Right.
We should be able to use that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we're doing like radius EPACA security or even no authentication, static, dynamic,
Yeah.
and EOGRE encapsulation. So that is there.
Continue. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jess, so far we tested those scripts with Magma boxes, right? So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
yes, these things, right? Now we are going to test with the commercial carrier grade Wi-Fi core. Okay. So certain things may slightly change, but the concept remains same. The radius and the EOGRE script we need to experiment with the Nokia core also. Yeah.
Okay. So who would be running this? I can give them the scripts, like I can give them details and scripts. Would it be
I'll be
Michael?
running this because I'll have
Okay.
access to that, right? Just so first, okay, let's have a connect. Yeah. So who is the contact person? You said I just forgot his name.
Vipul. Let me, I don't know if
Vipul,
he
right?
has a
Okay.
Facebook presence. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if Vipul has a Facebook presence yet or not, but he recently got a badge, so I don't know if he has like a profile active or not. So you may not be able to talk to him on work chat, but I can like connect you guys over email.
Yeah. That's the first step we can work on, so that at
Yeah.
least the initial okay, where is that chassis located, and